Hey everybody, this is Sandy Adler. I am the fine arts tutor at the new Mid-Metro Academy and so excited to meet some of you this fall. Now this is so odd because we're all going through this quarantine together, so we're doing these videos for the open house and hopefully I can answer your questions. If not, you're free to call me anytime, email me, and everything I'm showing you, most of these pictures and class descriptions are available on the Mid-Metro website as well. So feel free to visit and get an in-depth look if you have an artsy kid who's interested in one of these classes. This class that I'm introducing today is Drawing Basics, which is just what it sounds like. It's taking all those essentials of drawing that an artist needs to know that will carry with them their entire career into old age. These are the things I still use in my paintings, and I'll show you that in a minute. But the philosophy that I come from with art is to make sure that first and foremost the student feels that there's joy in art. I feel like if a tutor robs a student of the joy of the arts, they've done something wrong. And this should be fun for everyone. Even if art isn't your big thing, you should feel like from lesson 1 until the end, you've really grown as an artist and you feel very encouraged about your drawing skills and you come away with things that you can use all your life. And as an art student myself, I was very frustrated when I felt like there was a lot of dabbling. I always wanted them to take a subject from A to Z and really help me feel like I had mastery of something. So that's my approach as an art tutor, is to have students come away with a new project almost every week, but also the feeling that they're growing and mastering in this class the essentials of drawing, the tools, the pencils and the lead weights that we'll be using, and to have a lot of fun while we're doing it. So I have spread around me a couple lessons. Like we go from the very, very first lesson, we do axis lines and ovals, and we learn to just do basics of light and shadow, mid-tones of gray, all the way from the highlight to the deepest, darkest shadows. We learn about cast shadows, primary and secondary shadows, all those fun things that apply to everything you'll ever draw. And this is just a simple one. This is a more complex version right here of that same study when we get into the fall and we do pumpkins and gourds. Another essential of drawing, of course, is 1-point perspective. And we set a vanishing line and do the perspective drawing, which is very fun for the students. And even just talking about these two particular lessons, if you look at this painting, this is one of my pieces that I did on commission, and it uses 1-point perspective, axis lines and ovals and all the things. And I like my students to understand that these are incorporated for as long as you will draw and paint in your whole life. They're just so important to being a beginning artist. The other thing that we just introduce in this class, and I get some students that are amazing face artists, but we introduce the proportions and features of the human face, some essentials about hair that just help a student get the idea of how to accurately draw a face. And you really come a long way when you understand those basic things. This represents graphing. And so the horse is very accurate, and the musculature of the horse through graphing. If a student hasn't understood how to do that, that's a really important thing. And the last one I'll just show you really quick is storyboard art and design, and that's talking about how art is used in storyboarding for movie making, which kids just love, and this is a real favorite in the drawing course. So, like I said, you're welcome to check out the website if you need more information. I would love to see your student in my class this fall and have them join me on art adventures. God bless.